we live? Okay.
Are we alive? No, we are dead.
We are live. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. In from the headset.
Mm.
We need to start paying our internet bills. Okay. Hello, everyone.
Okay, I think we have audio good, so yeah,
Yes, we are. We are.
So welcome, and we are still alive, as we mentioned before. Uh, I think this is
You lost your mojo.
no, yes, of course I did.
Well, then I'm going to start while you get your mojo. Well, thank you guys for joining today. We haven't done this streaming in a while. Well, except for the game session. We've been pretty busy doing stuff, and at the same time, I don't think we felt like streaming because TTRPG social media was still full of OGL and wizards. Now enough time has passed, and we have things to say. And so what I was going to say before I forget is I want to ask you if you bought something from us in drive-through or in Big Geek Emporio. I'm not sure how it works on Lulu. Please give us a review, even to say this book sucks. I think we need more of those. And for Sexual Holocaust, actually, so it's free on the Big Geek Emporio. You can get it for free. I don't think we got any review for that, right?
I'm not sure. I don't think
Yet.
so.
Well, we had some reviews, but not really on Big Geek Emporio. For that one, I would like to have some reviews just to prove people that that book is not fucking offensive.
Let me just check if there was some review or not.
I'm gonna
Everything
check.
is. Oh yeah, everything is slow today. Okay, let's suppose there is nothing.
But yes, please.
I think there's only one or two reviews on Big Geek Emporium, and well,
at least two of them were from Paddy Parlor. Thank
yeah.
you.
Yes, that's. I think there's one more, but I'm not sure. Yes, that's. We haven't talked about that lately, but yeah, we really need more reviews.
Well, we don't really need, but we would like to. Maybe we need.
Probably we need. Yes.
Yeah.
I think some people like to check the reviews from previous buyers, so it's always useful to have something there.
And let me say hi to the gang on Facebook. I had to go and open Facebook to check. We have Paul, Liam, and I don't think we have Coombs. I was
I
seeing
don't
someone
know.
by saying hi. No, I went to Facebook to check
Oh, okay.
because we don't know who it is.
Yeah,
It's
see
a bit weird.
Facebook user.
Yes.
And
So we are
several.
not ignoring you. It just we're not sure who you are. So
Yep.
it's a bit strange. Hello, Facebook. Thank you all, our Facebook users.
Yeah. Welcome all Facebook users and Twitter users and every users.
So and that's it. Maybe take like a minute to give a review.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, you don't have to,
one of our
you don't
books.
you don't
Pretty
have to
please.
write
Yeah.
you don't have to write a large review, one of those actual reviews. You can just
say this book don't suck.
Doesn't suck.
Doesn't suck. Yes.
Too much. Doesn't suck too
Yes.
much. So should we
Now
show
you
something?
can show some boob. I was just waiting for you to get your mojo on.
Should I show my boobs? Was that
show
what you
your
said? Show some
yes.
boobs?
Show some boobs.
Well, I'm not sure
You're
if
not
I'm
wearing a
prepared.
bra, so don't do it.
No.
I think you're not
No,
wearing a
I'm not.
bra. Not
No.
those boobs. The
I'm
epic
wearing a
boobs.
t-shirt. Actually, I can show this one. My boobs. Oh yeah, are you guys? Well, I can't show it, so I don't have to read it. Yes, we have already started stripping some stuff. let me check the books because I ordered them again. So, Agents of Wretch
We
has
had
been
action.
expunged. There's no
Benched.
expunged from OGL stuff.
Ah, okay.
There's
So we have a serious
so
question.
the
Ah,
place
you
where
already did it.
the
Yes.
place where the OGL should be now is publicity to exploitation. So
We're not going to take, well, we're not going to take OGL from everything that we have already
this
published
one
because we
too.
would have to reorder every book. But moving forward, no more
Yeah,
OGL.
well, maybe I will, but I will keep on doing
Slowly.
this.
We will
Yeah,
probably do it slowly.
the ones I may not get to are the fantasy ones because in that case I'm not sure what I have to take away. So let's
Well, we didn't use any of those monsters.
no, not the monsters, but maybe the spells. I'm
Yeah.
not entirely sure about the
Well, we're
spells.
going to do a new bastards anyway, probably in a year. Well, in a
Talk
year,
about
not in some
pirate borg.
months.
What is a pirate borg? I don't know what what's that. I can talk about that because I don't know. Look,
It's
here
Paul.
is
It's a Kunkel that asking about the. Wait, but this one is.
not a bad
You're
idea.
being faster
Yes,
than me. Damn you.
not a bad idea. Uh, but probably it would be misinterpreted as a middle finger to the, to the people who are buying the books.
Yeah,
So
and we
I'm
don't
just
want. I don't know if AI
yeah,
art can do a middle finger. You probably will have to commission.
yeah. Well, several middle
And
fingers actually.
maybe the books would have to be mature. I don't know.
Oh, okay, I know pirate borg. Yes, yes. Okay, I know what it is now. So, did you get a refund or whatever,
Ah,
or a second book? Okay, I was showing off this big
darkness.
beast of a book. This is the drive-through print, so it's not that good. The Lulu is usually better, and the paper is also nicer. But well,
Those go to Joe, right?
yeah, the the drive-through ones I have to order them to myself because they don't allow that kind of
Yeah,
strange things.
bastards.
Yeah.
And not in a good way.
Okay, so now full refund. Okay, that I think it's better. You were offended, I know, so it's better.
I think I saw that, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, there was something about what it was. What was it? I mean, racism, sexism. I can't remember, but well, they were worried that people were. Yeah, I think it was racism. They were worried people might be offended by something in their book. Oh yeah, I think that's a that's a good idea.
I don't think it's really his bedtime. I think it is dinner time.
Or something else
Yes,
time.
we don't want to know.
Yeah, it could be sexy time. Yeah, I'll ask him. And Joseph McKeever says the Red Ministry is up to 48 pages. So how many pages will it be? This is the book
Who
about
knows?
vampires.
Vampires.
Yeah.
Vampires.
Okay, I'm going to show something.
Let me just say
Not my
before, still
boobs or
on the
dick or
vampires,
something.
that one part I'm glad Joseph is doing that way I don't have to do vampires or vampires. I was going to do them. Maybe I'll still do them for Epoch, but that can wait. I love when people do the work for me.
I have to open the documents again. I forgot.
Okay.
Okay, it's here now. Okay, let's share this thing.
Oh, Joe says show.
Oh,
He was aiming for 40, but suspect between 50. That's what happened to me when with
so you're almost ready, right?
that
So
was what
yeah.
happened with me with Epic with the book for Salt. I ended up with almost double of what I was expecting, and then I just had to tell myself, now you need to stop, or you're never going to finish this.
Okay, so I can't remember how can I change this. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
that's
you're
it.
sharing.
Just a part of it. Yeah, that's it. That's what I wanted to share. Okay, so There's a question here. You're not appearing on the show. Yes,
Yeah, you are,
if
but
you
we don't
want,
know who. Yeah, we don't know who. You we just appear as Facebook user. Now I know
yeah.
Paul. Well, Paul is that's Liam, but we don't know who is.
Which one was
Yeah,
Liam?
which one is no a Facebook user? So Paul, we are not appearing on the show. I think that's Liam.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want to appear,
You
you
need to
can.
allow, or you can use on
Yeah,
YouTube. Yeah,
yeah.
if you go on YouTube, then we know. I think you need to allow StreamYard to use your account through Facebook, because that's the weird thing. So we don't know who is who. So it's like Facebook user one, Facebook user two. Yeah, Paul here.
It would be good if it was 1 and 2, but it's always
Yeah, it's
Facebook
all
user.
Facebook user.
There's no number, no way to distinguish which Facebook user is. Okay, so do you know what this is? I think you know. Well,
Come and join us on YouTube.
there's just one thing missing from this one, so I can release it, and it's an important thing because this white cover with the letters would probably not work that well. So this is the new version of Welcome to SoundCloud. Uh, it's not much of a rules change because this, well, there's just stats for characters, but there are some other things. Well, namely the layout of obviously. Uh, unlike unlike Jim who did the layout for the first one, I like to have images for characters. So this one has not right now because there are no characters here, but well, there are. These are just places in SoundCloud. But here, start the characters. So this is one of the things that's new. Some pics for characters, and also yeah, Liam Thompson is
Yeah, now we know that Facebook user is Paul. Now that makes it easier.
okay. Now as a review, so I think
Yeah.
I suppose it's yours, right? Okay, thanks.
You see, I need to start doing this more often. I have the power. Ask people to
Yeah,
do stuff.
I think so. I don't. You have, but I don't. So
Yeah.
I'm just I'll just give it up. You, you ask for things. Okay, the other thing that's new here, some plot hooks, some more plot hooks, some more information about characters, other characters, not these ones. These ones are basically the same. Some corrections, some typos were corrected. I'm pleased with the way it looks now. It was good. The first version was also very good. I had to. I used some of the things, of course. Namely, the fonts are probably the same. I couldn't find something else. It had to be very Twin Peaksy, so I used the same, and some other stuff. But okay, so we have also some more. What did I say before? So plot hooks and characters, right?
Yes.
A few
In
more
the
places.
cocktail, some stupid lists.
Yeah, some lists for cocktails and food because that was something that I found that was missing. Um, when people went to what?
To the restaurant or to the. This is just for after. Continue. You want me to tell? So I'm distracting you. Okay, I'm gonna hide.
Well, we can show it.
You need to learn to multitask.
I didn't have time to look at it.
Yeah, no. I spend my days on
No,
meetings and then
it's
doing and work
impossible.
while I'm on meetings. That's
No,
why I
it's
need to
impossible.
do it.
I can't move the pages while I'm on
Okay.
StreamYard. I have to minimize it. Okay, let me see the question. Yeah, I think so. Well, the hotel is based on the hotel on Shining.
Hmm.
Though I called it Northern Hotel, I
And there
imagine
is a crazy writer, but he doesn't have a wife or kids. But yeah, there's a crazy writer there.
yeah, there's a crazy writer there. Yes, that's true. Okay, going back to Yeah, I was saying that we what happened? Okay, I minimized the wrong window. Um, the when we were playing St. Cloud, we noticed that there were some things missing from there, and for example, when people entered a place to eat, what are you going to order? So now
And that's the thing. Well, that's we
it
tend
seems
to.
stupid, but it's kind of
That's kind of happens in our campaigns. I don't know what
yeah,
happens. We spend too much time on the restaurants.
yeah, that's true. So things that happen. So things that is right. That's true. I don't multitask. Um, so you need. I don't know if you need, but we needed recipes. Actually, well, not exactly recipes, but almost. And they what? I didn't know about this. They remade The Shining.
If they remade The
Ah, if they
Shining,
remade The Shining. Okay. Yeah, probably. Very
that
likely.
means I don't know. Does Stephen King identify as an incel?
No, he's woke now.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't know. I don't think so.
yeah, I prefer this one.
He has a
Yeah,
very ugly
exactly.
wife. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I prefer that
There's.
one. Yeah,
I think there's half of well, not Mouth of Madness, but there's half of John Carpenter in Saint Cloud because
it's
Lynch
the fog.
Bay, even though Lynch Bay is named after Lynch, it has much more of the fog than Lynch's stuff. So it's the half. So half of the place is very Twin Peaks, and the other half is John Carpenterish. Mostly the fog, but I think you can fit there other stuff.
Yeah, but is it a? I wanted to show Liam Thompson comments. Is it a remake or a continuation? I think they did a second half, Doctor Sleep or something, but I think it's
Oh yeah.
based on something that Stephen King wrote. But it's like I don't know what the hell it is, but it's like a sequel.
Well,
If
there was
that's
a kind of a remake that was
yeah, that
that
awful TV show.
miniseries. Yeah, Stink. Like, my cat is here asking for food. I don't know. No, she doesn't. She can't be hungry now. Well,
No.
anyway. Okay, so cocktail lists and something more like that. Rose red, kind of. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what happens. We don't watch TV. Stop multitasking. Come on, no, you can finish what you have to say.
About this one, not much. I think. Well, I can
Yeah, well, it'll come
show
out
some pics.
maybe next week or the other week. So we are trying to take it slow, and probably there will only be two scenarios coming out this month.
Uh-huh.
Yes, so that's
Okay, I'm checking if there's some. Okay, no, no, that's. I think it's okay. We're back. Um,
yeah. Doctor Sleep is the kid that's a grown up. I think so.
the kids.
This
Oh,
one,
the kids
yes,
in
the
Shining.
kids. Yes, I hope he grew up to be just like his father, but probably not.
Yeah, probably not. Now I'm going to show the other one.
Yeah, now it's the boobs.
Yeah, the boobs. Now our boobs. Now some boobs. Okay, let me look for it. Have it on my lap now, so it's okay. Even more? I don't know. We can try.
Yeah. Well, I asked for more books, but I asked for more reviews based on the books that already are there. We are trying not to well to put out that much, and
I wouldn't mind releasing more books, but
you need to write them.
yeah, there's that. We really need to do them before, so it's. Interesting. I don't know.
It was me.
You
I was the
changed
one who
this,
changed it.
yes.
Yes, I didn't know. I had not used to having the power. Okay.
Don't use that power
No, no,
down
no,
there.
no. Sorry.
Use something else. Okay, so this is epic. This is our, well, hers scenario for
For
the
the
child game
Charles
jam.
Jam. Though it's not very shalt, it's more alpha blue.
Yeah, well, it's I put the two of them, the two of the
Yeah.
those
There
icons
are
there.
references to shalt, but it takes place in a space station, so it's influenced in alpha blue. But there will be a sequel that takes place in shalt one day.
So it's difficult to see because the third icon is kind of
Yeah, blue, blue.
transparent almost. Um, yeah, well, I wouldn't mind the positivity, but I can work with negativity as well.
Yeah, that's okay.
Just
Especially if it's constructive negativity. Most of our
yeah,
negativity has been
yeah,
constructive.
there's some positivity now. So
Yeah.
epic. Um, something else.
Show more boobs.
I just backed. Yeah, I also backed it. Um, so the only thing missing from this one, well, the other one, is missing a cover
This one is missing
and the
Venger's
map.
blessing.
This one is missing. Yeah, just that. It's ready for release. I just have to hit the button and it's immediately released. I'm just waiting for Avenger. I messaged him, but I don't think he saw it. No, he hasn't seen it yet. So we are still waiting for that. Probably tomorrow, maybe today. I don't know. So since you are here, you can already take a look at it. So we can see also obviously no OGL, of course.
Yeah. No GL.
But tentacles, there are tentacles and fuchsia.
Tentacles in
Fuchsia
boobs.
is that the way to pronounce it?
I don't know. Fuchsia.
I don't know. I'm checking just
I think
checking.
it's fuchsia. For us, it's fuchsia.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. I'm not sure. So this is just, well, I can't show you much because
Just show the boobs. I guess there's more boobs there.
okay,
What is the mother boobs? She has nice. Well, that's more boobs.
the mother boobs,
The not mad. The captain
the captain's boobs.
Lorenzo. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So she's a big lady.
okay. We
Oh,
like
and the
dogs.
crew. So basically,
Oh yeah, these guys are the ones on the cover.
on the cover. Yes. So the PCs are the guys on the cover of Space. Do a product placement. Show Space.
So this one is the lady on the cover with the broken helmet. Where is that?
I'm very bossy today. Sorry, I had a hard week. She's a big lady. She's captain.
So this one is kind of similar, I think. Though this was made on Mid Journey and that one was on Stable Diffusion, but I got kind of similar. Not all of them, but okay. This is the old guy. He cut his hair. This is the dog. He's not wearing a jacket. On this one.
He's naked.
This is the green thing from a different perspective, so it's kind of different. This one is the black dude.
And this one was not there.
This one was not there. This is a new addition to the story. Okay, so there are boobs here.
Yeah,
Just
that's why. But there
and
you probably want to
tentacles.
talk about the hookers.
Yeah, there are boobs, but I think they are all close together. The boobs.
Of course, there. That's how
Oh,
they look. They look good close together.
so boobs
This
here.
one is going
Yeah,
to be mature again.
yeah, of course.
So yeah, don't forget that for to see it well in drive-through, you need to have your login and to allow for mature.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, more boobs. These are smaller boobs. Okay, you know they are
That's boobs
smaller. You
for
can
all for
Yeah,
all.
for different tastes. So these
Exactly.
are
Ah,
fat boobs, kind of fat. Well, she looks a bit fat, but not too fat. The kind of fatness that is that has some muscle
yeah.
beneath.
There, she's the captain after all, and I guess that's okay. We don't have to show more
Well, male boobs as well.
boobs. Male boobs. Does he have nipples?
He does. He does
Okay.
have nipples. Look.
Okay. Yeah. We just flashed the male nipple to people.
Okay, so these ones are kind of covered, but not too much. Love, boobs again,
Yeah.
and more boobs. I
Well,
don't think there
because
are more
this is
boobs here.
inspired. This station is where the adventure takes place. Is Theta Blue? That is basically a ripoff of Alpha Blue. And I mean a ripoff. It's really so someone built another brothel space station.
Well, almost boobs here, but not really. More almost boobs. Well, they are there, but not entirely showing. There are
Yeah.
lots of almost boobs. Okay, let's stop sharing now. I don't want to know the whole book. So there are nipples. There are some nipples and lots of boobs in this one. So
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be. There's actually a character there that is trans in the plot hook
oh yeah, yeah.
because I couldn't resist it.
Alpha pink. Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
You can do something after this one.
Yes, a brothel in space. Ah, I see. Paul Kunkel has also found his way to YouTube. Exactly, so a brothel in space.
So wasn't Alpha Blue also a brawl in space?
Yes, it was. See, this is a
Okay.
continuation of Alpha Blue. It's a franchise.
Yeah, the Alpha Blue franchise.
In our little corner of the galaxy. So that's it. So for February, we're gonna release Epic and the new version of Saint-Claude OG
And perhaps I'm going to replace the stats in some of those books there. Uh, I'm going from the reverse order, of course. I started by the most recent ones, and I'll keep doing that.
Now let me say something that, but Theta Blue also has male prostitutes, so the ladies can also get a good back rub or whatever part of them they want rubbed.
Serious
We are
conversation.
inclusive like that.
So Paul is showing his love for St. Cloud. Yeah, I like it as well. I'm a big fan of Twin Peaks, so I was kind of itching to release this one. It's my favorite campaign setting. Maybe not not this time. I probably enjoyed more doing Sisters of the Seven Sins because it was a new thing, but historically, it was
These are
kind
the
of,
ones that you liked more, that you prefer to play, right? That you had more
yeah,
fun with.
more fun playing. The Sisters we haven't played them yet, so
Yeah, I think we have a problem. Well, I don't think we have a. I don't know if our group really wants to play the.
I don't think so. Which
I
is
have a well. I kind of have a problem because they're gonna play the thieves, and I don't want to play the stupid hooker. I'm gonna get bored. I want to play a crazy nun.
well, we don't have to play those characters. We
Yeah.
could play something more related to. Well, we'll probably end up doing something online for that. So
Hmm.
I don't have to ask people's opinion. I'll just say we are playing this.
Exactly.
But that one will be difficult. Um,
That one is more for a
it can't be a
campaign.
one shot. Yeah, definitely it can be a one shot. But we can just focus on a part of the
Now we
campaign.
have Judd. We have another volunteer to play on a Sunday stream, and that's another thing, because
Oh,
that's
or even
or even
running.
running, because that's another interesting thing. Because
I'm
when
going
we
to
had
highlight this one
yes,
because I'm going to I'm going to remember this and remind you, of course. Um,
yeah, I was gonna say that one thing when were talking when we had after we had Griffiths on last Sunday was that we need to ask other people to come and play with us.
come out and play. Okay, so You're all invited, of course. Not at the same time. It could be more than one
Yeah.
person, I think.
And we could be more than, well, we do it at Sunday because that's the time we can do it with our group.
Yeah,
But
but it's not.
we
It's not.
can,
Yeah, we can arrange it to another time, especially if it's just a one shot. It would be easier to if you can schedule it to a Sunday, we can try some other day and do with a smaller group, or maybe invite someone else. So you're planning. Uh,
yeah, now we have,
well, no, it wasn't the
that
one.
was the first
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. So Joseph wants to play test the
What do
red
you mean play
ministry.
test? We exactly do it, do it the opposite. I write this adventure and then, oh, now we're going to play it. So the next thing I'm going to run after I finish, I need one session to finish the Insanatorium, but the next I'm going to run Epic.
Okay, so if you want to play test the red ministries, I mean, and if you want to invite us, it would be nice. So
Yeah.
I suppose you're planning to run it, not to play it. So I'll probably accept the invitation unless it's in the
It
middle of
was
the
very
night.
strange. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll try. I don't know where you live, so I have no idea.
I suppose he lives at his house.
Yeah, that's a good joke. What time is it where you live now, Joseph? If you answer that, we'll figure out the time difference. Um, okay, so that's it. We can talk about it depending on West Coast. Oh, okay. So West Coast. So it's a very big difference. 8 hours. Fuck, I didn't know about that one. So you are probably the most distant, I think. I don't think we have talked to anyone who is 8 hours behind.
I don't know. When you talk to people in Canada, isn't it a bigger difference?
No, it's the same thing. Depends
Okay.
on the coast. I
Ah,
think
yeah, yeah, yeah.
the person who had a bigger difference until now it was 7 hours difference. I think so. Yeah. Okay. So well, I mean, if it's on a weekend, there's no problem. Probably if you do it on the morning, it would be our night. So yeah. Well, okay. That's something for
Yes,
later.
you actually want to play more, but not well, not necessarily run games,
Yeah.
but play more, play more.
Yeah, that would be interesting to do, and also playing with other people even not necessarily our games, but
Yeah, exactly.
it
Playing with
could
other
be our
people.
games,
Yeah,
but
but there
playing
was
with
a
different
there was a
people. Yeah,
time when we were, yeah, well, still here in Portugal, like we said, like we already said, we are a bit limited. We don't have a lot of people to play with.
no, we aren't the limited ones. They are the limited ones.
Yes, okay, exactly.
Yeah, I think so.
That's why
That sounds good.
the what is really good with playing online. And yes, I know it's nice to play live, but more playing, more reviewing. Yes, we are very demanding.
Okay, so now a question about live play. Do you think do you like to watch live play? And I'm not asking about Matt Mercer. I'm asking about
About us,
regular
yeah.
people.
So, or should we
Do
do
you
it
think
more
it will?
often, or
Yeah,
probably not gonna? We can do more one shots, or we can just do some. At the beginning, we were doing it, but we were doing it in Portuguese.
yeah. That's not okay. Have a nice meeting. That I'll show it so we understand it. And say hello to your boss for us, or probably
Or
not.
not.
So okay, that's a question we leave here. More playing, more one shots, or perhaps not one shots, something else.
2 shots or 3 shots. I think a session that is too long.
4 shots.
How many are them?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We should more do more of this, but lately it has been a little bit difficult because
I've been working. Yeah.
she's pretending to work, and yeah.
Sometimes it happens. Sometimes I really have to. I have a good thing in my job is sometimes when I don't have to work, I can be very flexible. But when sometimes I really have to work, so I had to work last weekend, and I had to work like 10 hours every day this week. Today I said no, I don't want to do anything.
So I was also working more last week uh, on different things, of course.
Well, on my book.
Yes, on this layout, and then I started writing
Yeah. So
the new
let's talk about
scenario.
what we are doing
Yes,
next. So things that may come out in March.
I have some more books to show. So this is the main inspiration,
Foucault's pendulum.
Foucault's Pendulum. This is the main inspiration for the next scenario, which still hasn't a title. I'm thinking about something, but and then I bought three books by a crazy dude that I once knew. He was a journalist. He worked in the same newspaper I did, and you're
And
thinking,
is inspired NPC or is a PC
yeah,
in the
he's a
Sisters.
he's a character. He was
Yeah,
a character.
character.
He's dead
He
now.
was a character, yeah, and
He
he is a
was
character.
he himself was a character, and then he was turned into a character. So this will be kind of a
It's
what?
a scenario for darkness, of course,
Yes.
and it's going to be based on conspiracy theories, occult conspiracy theories.
So we are going to mix real world conspiracies and sects and secret secret stuff with the ones on Wretched Darkness. Well, not just that Wretched Darkness, but
On Redditverse.
on the Wretched verse. So we have Arachnid Brotherhood, Daughters of Xenia, and and the Warden Foundation and the Traveler Society. This time the reset is not going to appear,
Yeah,
but Ordo Chaos most certainly will. I
yeah,
was
they have
forgetting
to.
about them. Yes, the Ordo Chaos must, because it's about. I can say that. I don't think it's a problem.
The Templars
Of course it is. Yes,
and the end of the world.
yes, and powerful telluric currents, just like in well, not exactly like in Umberto Eco's book because it's all rubbish there, and not in our scenario, of course. In our scenario,
It's
the
real.
occult is real. It's not just
Well, but that's the
loonies.
the thing I like about Foucault's pendulum is that everything is supposed to be rubbish, but then even the characters they start not sure if things are rubbish or not,
Yeah.
because the crazy guys really believe it.
Here, of course, we have to jump over that part,
Yeah,
unless
exactly.
the players want to do characters who don't believe in the occult, which is probably no one will do that. But okay, it's a possibility, of course. And but no, no.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw Judd's name.
Yes, swings both
Yeah,
ways. I saw it. Yeah.
yeah.
I was thinking about something related to diabolic because that's what the characters.
Yeah, and what they call him in Foucault's
Yeah,
pendulum, the diabolics, and that's funny. But I don't think it translates that well. Well, it translates well in the Foucault's pendulum, but
I
it will
think
be
he uses it.
strange for. Yes, he uses it to call them. They are the diabolics, but I don't know how it would.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about possibilities for naming this one. Well, anyway, that's not very important right now. I'm still writing it, so I think a name will come while I'm writing the thing.
And I'm supposed to be writing something. Well, I just I haven't started. I started. I have a bunch of notes and ideas. So I'm going to write a dungeon for Wretched Bastards. That it started with that idea that I had about the BDSM kinky dungeon with the elves that became dark because they are corrupted. But now it's going to be a little bit different. It's not just about BDSM and kink. I got a bit into how can I say? I don't want to was well excited, or with the idea of flesh. So this is going to be called the Temple of Flesh. And since I wrote in Darkness, I started writing about the Devourer, and also mentioned it on Epic. That the Devourer has some creatures that are like bioorganic. They are made of flesh, but at the same time they are machines. So I want to have that those types of creatures in the dungeon, and they're gonna have 7 levels, and which of one is based on one of the scenes. So in the gluttony level, you will probably see the human centipede,
Yeah, that's
among other things. So what I need to come now is with the weird, disgusting tortures related to each of the scenes. It's gonna be very gory, not just kinky, what are
I'm
you
looking
looking
for a
for?
book now. Okay, I found it.
Oh, you haven't shown that one yet.
I forgot about this one. I'm going to show it again. Okay, so this is I hate this shit. I think I'll have to take this from behind me.
Yeah.
Or else you can see the books. Okay, so what?
No, I'm laughing about not BDSM. It's
Wretched Folklore.
the flesh.
This one was I don't know, available since Monday or Tuesday. Monday or Tuesday, I think. It was already available at Lulu. I think you know what it is, what I'm talking about. This is
Yes,
Wretched Folklore.
Wretched Folklore by Lord
This is
Matthews.
yeah, so it's a bestiary that can be used. Actually, it can be used in any game, but it was made at first. It was planned just for country, but then he added some European folklore creatures, and it started to be also written for Epoch. But of course, you can use it for other things because these are creatures. Although they are from folklore, obviously they can be used in a contemporary campaign, of course. And it's different because I didn't write it, so it's better. What can I say? Probably. Well, and since we are talking about that, I'm doing something else, as I
Mm-hmm.
probably already mentioned it. Well, we are doing because Lord Matthews is helping. He's doing edits on my generic rules, let's call it that, for Wretched Games, which will be one of the next releases. They're almost ready, and it is just finishing the editing. So this is where we replace
The thing.
the several things from the OGL. Well, not actually. Most of them don't belong on the OGL anyway, but the
But
things
yeah,
that
we just decided to change names and all that. The game will still be compatible,
yes, of
of
course.
course.
But the fact that someone else took a look at this and started reading it
Mm-hmm.
with an editor's kind of attention to detail, it started improving a lot. So there are some changing also to spells, or not spells, rituals, to make the rituals less Vancian and more ritualistic. So I think this will be useful for other things as well, not just. I'm listening to some feedback. Let me check this. There shouldn't be anyway. Oh, okay. So when this is ready, I think it should be used as the default rules for any game, especially for Wretched Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they are here, but it's kind of an update. An update. What's this? Spiders.
Yeah, vampire spiders. Did
Okay.
you get rid of your boss already? That was quick. And let's say that so we have a cover. Let's talk about that other pesty subject that makes us awful persons.
Oh yeah,
We're going to have a cover for Saint Claude because, of course, it's Saint Claude, and it's a reedition. And for the generic rules, we're also going to have a cover and
and not
some
just a
commissioned
cover.
art. Yes, from Joe Tanaka. That
Hmm.
is Spanish. No, I'm kidding. He's an artist. He's on Twitter. He's not on Facebook.
But it's Spanish.
Yes, he's Spanish. No, but I'm kidding because I start with he's Spanish.
Well, it's Spanish.
But that makes
It's not
sense.
just because he's Spanish. It's Spanish
Yes.
and an artist as well.
Yeah, I know. I think it's
Um,
funny that he's Spanish, that we ended up picking us someone or hiring someone that is Spanish
well, it's closer
and not woke, which is
than
even
the basic expert. Yeah, that's true. Um, and um, and Joe, not Joe. Yeah, I don't know if he's called Joe. Probably not. But Joe Tanaka is also
mhm,
the same person who is doing
the short comic.
Child. Yeah, the webcomic. So it was a coincidence. Not it
Yeah,
wasn't.
well, I was already. I was thinking in that we should get in touch with him and get him to do something for us, but I wasn't sure what should it be. But then we thought, oh, the generic rules are probably the best, especially because it would be hard to get an idea for a cover for that one.
Yeah. So he has already started. Well, not working on this, but
Thinking on it,
yeah. Well, he started doing some. What's it called?
sketches,
Sketches. Yeah.
concepts, whatever, blah blah
Yes. Yeah.
blah.
Couple of sketches, so I know that it's the work. He started working something, so it's going to take some time because well,
So that's not for February. That's probably for March.
no, and the editing is not finished yet,
Yeah, I
so
know. I'm just saying how you see this is not. Oh, this is gonna come out next week. I'm just
yeah.
showing, proving again how we're taking it slow.
So this yeah, it's being edited, so it's something that usually doesn't happen. Well, it does happen, but I do the editing, and that's not really editing. I'm editing
You're
myself.
editing yourself. That doesn't work.
So this one will be probably less written with typos. I hope so. And even though it's being edited, I probably won't put it available on print on demand as soon as I release it, because there are some
Yeah, we
things
never
that.
know. There's always.
Yeah, but not just that. There's also the kind of the thing that I'm going to include there. Something to be used, some rules to be used in the superhero
Mm,
vigilante game, but it won't be final. So
that
before,
should be the next game, right?
yeah, so before I start working on that one, I will not have the.
That is actually not exactly a game now, so it's more like a setting,
Yes, but
but
that
with some
that's
with some specific rules.
yeah, that's why I mean that's why I'm talking about this, because one is dependent on the other. So if I'm going to use the rules that are on the rule book, I don't want the. I need them to be final, but I can't say that they are final before writing the other game. So yeah, okay. So it will be kind of it will be a temporary book, temporary book, a temporary. Well, yeah, temporary book. It's a temporary book. It will be final when it's final. It will go on print. Until then, it will be just
PDF.
a PDF, which I suppose it's not a bad idea. Something that we can do sometimes. Yes, um, I would say so. Yes, yes, definitely. Uh, I'm thinking about just people who have some kind of what shall I say? Not supernatural, but
Special
Ubermensch.
training. Okay, yeah,
Yeah, stronger than stronger or faster than
but
the
not really.
usual,
Yeah, superheroes.
but
More like a
not
vigilantes.
yeah, not Superman, not even Spider-Man. More like the Punisher, and I'm not sure about Mystery Man because I've only seen the movie, and the movie in the movie they don't do anything really. I don't think so. they just they are just weird. But yeah, that's it. Pulp. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a bit of Watchmen.
maybe Watchmen. Yeah, even though I don't like that.
And you hate
Yeah,
Alan Moore. Is it Alan Moore? Yeah.
yeah. I know that's going to you're not going to like that, but I can't stand Alan Moore. I couldn't stand him before he went woke. Of course, he went woke. But which makes me glad for not standing him for a long time. I even hate the movies, which he doesn't like as well. But anyway,
Yeah, that's the Doctor Manhattan.
yeah.
It's a very annoying character. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. Well, I hate him, but I don't like the comics as well.
I like
There's
this. Yeah, you don't like it. They're probably ugly, right? Someone that just
they are
grow with
Yeah,
the.
well, it didn't do the drawings, but anyway, they are ugly anyway. So I don't like them. I don't
For
like them
someone that
at
is
all.
used to European comics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of disgusting.
And so, well, and I already know what I'm going to write after my dungeon, but I'm not going to say it because I can change my mind. So it's better to keep it until I have something done.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not promise
No, no,
anything
no,
right
no,
now.
no.
Just save it for later.
Yeah, and now I need to flag all my kinkiness.
Well, I can't say much about it because I don't really know the Shadow and Dogs. Well, I know them, but know them it's different from being a an expert on or no, well, not even close to that. But I'll try to do it. I'll have to take a look at some of those comics, probably.
Yeah, you have to do a lot. Well, first you need to take care of the diabolics.
Yeah,
Then,
that's. I'm just saying that when I do that, I'll have to do
ah,
some research.
now, yeah, that's what I was thinking. This now we need to get back to the beginning. Yeah, I think there's
Well,
something missing.
yes, it could be.
That needs to happen at some point.
When you said that All Quiet on Ratchet Front sounds good, and I think, okay, yeah, that's it. We'll this time we already have a title, and we haven't done
Yeah,
anything, so it will be called this, but not. It won't have nothing to do with All Quiet on the Western Front.
yeah, it's going to be low budget or 80s or 90s war game, but war games, yes, war film or war game.
Well, let me
What
look
is
for
the
it.
name of that film with Clint Eastwood when they go to
Yeah, that's Kelly's
and
Heroes.
yes and
That's not the only one that we have to talk about because I'm looking for the one I want, but I'm getting Quentin Tarantino's version,
yeah,
which
Inglorious Bastards, the real one.
yes, okay. So Inglorious Bastards, the real one, not this Tarantino movie, which is obviously very wretched because it's an Italian production and one of those that
It's from the guy that did the Barbarians, or not?
yeah,
I keep
I think so.
confusing.
I think so.
Ruggero
Ruggero
Deodato.
Deodato. I think so. Let me check if it's Ruggero Deodatos. I think so. Let me check his career. Actually, no, it's not his movie. Mm, so, who did this? Inglorious Bastards, 1978. Oh shit. I typed 1978 and it still shows me the fucking Tarantino movie. Enzo J. Castellari.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say then is the other one, but I don't remember what
I'm
the
also
other one.
confusing these two guys.
Yeah, though the names are not well. Yes, they both have very Italian
They sound
names.
like, and the two guys are. I don't. Well, I can say that they are similar, but I think Enzo Castellari is dead. I'm not sure, but
But Diodato is also dead, so they're both dead.
no,
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 I thought
no. Or,
Diodato was
or
dead.
is he? Oh yeah, maybe it's on reverse. One of them is dead and the other isn't. I think. Well, one of them
Maybe
died.
they take turns.
One died recently. Yeah, it depends on the day. One died. So Rogerio Deodato died recently, and perhaps yeah, Enzo is still alive. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So they were both old and had white hair. So they weren't really similar, but and they had no mustache, no beard, and they wore glasses. So they were both old guys, and they weren't bald. They had hair, white. So white hair, glasses, no mustache, no beard, and they have strange names. Not really strange, but strange surnames.
Enzo Castellini, Diodato,
Castellari,
Castellari.
and Mr. Deodato. Okay, so the the Inglorious Bastards was by the guy who did the New Barbarians, not the
Ah, okay. But
Barbarians.
the Diodato did the barbarians, right? Or I'm
Yeah,
confusing him. Okay.
yes, that's it.
So that's probably where the confusion comes.
Well, even though the New Barbarians has nothing to do with barbarians because it's in the future.
But it doesn't it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm just missing one because it's the guy who did that. Also, a World War II movie starring John Hannibal Smith. Not really John Hannibal Smith, but George Peppard. I can't remember that one.
Yeah. I think we saw that one
That's
well not that long ago.
yeah. How's it called? I can't remember that. I'll have to look for that. That's also a movie that we could use as reference to this because it's also World War II and kind of wretched. The characters are a bit wretched. I'm looking for. So this was the 1960s, I think. The end of the 60s. Operation Crossbow. Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
So Operation Crossbow. This one isn't. It's also a co-production, but this one isn't by an Italian director. It's British, I think. Michael Anderson. Yeah, British. But it's also an European production, and there's Sophie Loren and who else? Well, some British actors. I can't remember their names, but the guys who do the Nazis, obviously, they are British. Oh yeah, Ilza.
That's gonna be probably kicked off of of drive through.
Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, it could. We would risk
Well,
that.
if she's not Nazi, that's okay, as long as you don't make her a Nazi. There's the one where she's in the
Of course, she has to be a Nazi.
yeah, when she's the Nazi is the best one. Is the first one. The other two are a
Yeah,
bit. So there's one that she's the prison guard, and
yeah, a
there's the
bit
one that
silly.
she is in the working for a sheik somewhere.
Yeah, that's the worst. So I'll probably would. Well, I won't do that one. Not right now. That wouldn't be a Wretched Darkness.
Yeah, that'll be
That would be a
exploitation.
Wretchploitation, definitely. Well, the Second World War. I don't know what that would
That's
be.
probably
Probably it
exploitation.
it could be an exploitation movie, an
Yes,
exploitation
I think
game
it's more
because
exploitation.
the movies are exploitation.
Yeah,
Not all of them, but some. Yes.
and you got this Liam suggestion here, Nem Recon. So if something is more like Nem, that would be probably be more darkness, maybe. It could be darker, I don't know. I'm thinking about
It could
those
be. Yes, it could be.
Rambo and something like that, so it's a bit different. It could go into
No,
the horror
well,
in
not
darker.
Rambo.
Not Rambo, no, Rambo 2 or something.
The well, probably the one, the first one. It's less exaggerated.
Yeah.
Two and well, three. It's an absolute chaos. I won't say that's a bad movie because right now it's a wonderful movie compared to what people are doing right now, but it's not really that good. Just when compared with movies for modern audiences.
Uh, and we have here Joe is saying that he has a new barbarian under the name Warriors of the Wasteland. That is
Yeah,
something that is very annoying when you're trying to look for a
it
film
must
and the
have
fact they have
30
two or
different
three.
names.
We have that with the Giallos. Did we
Well,
see it?
so apparently the original title is I Nuovo Barbari, which is Italian, of course. So that the title you have is probably the what the so
The
yes was
American, yeah.
well yeah probably the American and
They changed it for a way
New
that sounds
Barbarians is
better.
probably the European title.
Yeah.
I'm checking it now. Yeah, United States is Wars of the Wasteland. Yeah, that's it. The New Barbarians in Canada and Wars of the Wasteland in the United Kingdom as well. I'm checking if there's a
The breeds
Portuguese
always have
title,
to
but
be
I don't
different.
think so. Well, in Brazil is Guerreiros do Futuro. Oh, but then they
That
did
means
a
the
new
Warriors
version,
of the Future.
and now is Os Bárbaros do Futuro. So they have two
The
titles in Brazil.
Barbarians of the Future. Now let's say there's something. The Godfather in Brazil is called O Poderoso Chefão, and that means the big boss. And it sounds even worse in the original.
Oh fuck, the Portuguese title is awful. Os Implacáveis Exterminadores.
Okay, we need to translate this. So it's the
The Implacable
implacable
Exterminators.
exterminators.
And it's curious because in Portuguese the title for Terminator is Exterminador Implacável. It's the same on
Yeah,
reverse. I can't reverse it in English because it would be
yeah. It
still
doesn't
the
make
same thing.
sense. It's the
It
same
would
in English.
be
Yeah,
the implacable exterminator anyway.
exterminator implacable.
Yeah, and it doesn't make sense in English. And in West Germany, they called it Metropolis 2000, which sounds
Uh,
ridiculous as well.
yeah,
But
because there's nothing to do with Metropolis, the original.
anyway, the movie I think is supposed to take place in 2019, so it
So
should
we
be
already
it
passed.
should be called Metropolis 2019. Yeah, that's true. And again, it wasn't the dystopia that was we were
That we were
promised.
promised. No, we were ripped off.
What is the
What is the
latest
last
movie?
movie called Barbarian?
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what it's talking about.
But if
Maybe
it's new, obviously it is garbage.
it's for modern uh, audiences. Barbarians. Okay, there's something here. A movie. I don't think it has something to do with barbarians. Starring Bill Skarsgård and someone called Georgina Campbell, who I don't know who is, and Justin Long. I know this one. Who is Justin Long? Oh yeah, a stupid guy. This sounds very bad. Just looking at the cast, I think this I wouldn't. A woman staying at a Airbnb discovers that the house he has rented is not what it seems. Oh,
Oh,
this
it's not a
sounds
house.
lovely. Sounds lovely. Is there a mega weapon at the end? I can't remember. I can tell you that. Well, I can tell you anything, really. I was going to say that the protagonist is the same guy in Inglourious Bastards, but if you haven't seen Inglourious Bastards, it means nothing to you. Oh yeah, it might. It's the black guy in that scene in the disc, not bar, a bar in what's it called? That movie about vampires
Hmm.
by Tarantino. Well, not by Tarantino. Tarantino is an actor.
The
From
oh,
Dusk Till Dawn.
from Dust Till Dawn.
So there's a muscular black guy with a mustache. The other guy is Tom Savini, and they are. I don't know if they are friends or not, but they are kicking butts of kicking vampire butts. The two of them, and well, also George Clooney and someone else. So that guy is the protagonist of the barbarians I'm talking about, which are also the warriors of the wasteland.
You mean the protagonist of the film called Barbarian is black? That's racist.
Yeah, they didn't think about that
Yeah.
in the 80s.
How dare them?
Paper chase guy. Who is the paper chase guy? Let me check. Chase guy Timothy Bottoms. That name doesn't ring a bell. Timothy Bottoms is someone I don't know. Still don't know. Unless he means someone else. Well, there's John Houseman. I know John Houseman, but I don't remember John Houseman in the Barbarian movie. I don't know. Also, Doom was a barbarian. Yeah, that's true. But they didn't call him. Did they call him barbarian? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Well, at least they didn't call him savage. I think it would be worse if they called him a savage.
Tulsa Doom. But that is different.
Cyber Tracker. I don't think I have heard of it. Cyber Tracker.
Oh my god, we're going down the old
Yeah.
movies.
Cyber Tracker.
Oh, we're never gonna get out of
Directed
here.
by someone called Richard Pepin. I don't know who is Richard Pepin. And the main star is Don Wilson. Oh, the Dragon Wilson. I know this guy. I can't remember from where, but I know him. And I think it's the only kind of famous person here. Perhaps not. I don't
Kind
know.
of.
Kind of, not really. And the other movie is Digital Man. Digital Man sounds so bad. Digital Man. Oh yeah, it sounds awful and it's probably awful. The cover is a guy with a red light on his head. I don't know why. It doesn't look like Digital Man. It looks like a guy with a machine gun. Well, Adam Baldwin is in this one, but he isn't the protagonist. The protagonist is Ken Holland. I don't know who Ken Holland is. That's wonderful. Okay. Yeah, there are many 80s and 90s movies.
Thank the Lord. You don't have to watch new ones.
As well, Liam is telling me that they are awful, so
Of course they are.
just confirming the suspicions that they are awful. Yeah, I'll put them on the list, but I'm not. I don't know if I can find this. These movies are hard to find. If I try it on piracy, they are probably not available because they aren't popular. And in not piracy, it's probably difficult.
Which is a shame.
Yep. Graham Beckel. Well, I don't know Graham Beckel anyway. Beckel. Yeah, I know Graham Beckel after all. Okay, maybe this guy was there. I don't know. Perhaps. I can't be sure. But I'm looking at this list of. Oh yeah, he was in Battlestar Galactica. That's where I remember him from.
The original one, of course.
No, no,
No, the new one.
he
Okay.
he was old. He did a movie called Barbarians at the Gate, but it has barbarians in it. And yes, he was in Paper Chase. So it's a different Paper Chase. I was looking at a different Paper Chase, not this
You're
one.
looking at the wrong paper chase.
Oh no, it's this one, but
Ah,
it's probably not one of the main actors. I don't know. So I don't think the barbarians are the barbarians you're thinking about. But I can't be entirely sure unless I check. No, it's not. It was Uncharted as well, which is also
Okay, Web Mega Web
that's Liam will
was
have
in
this
Warriors of the Lost World.
mega weapon. Okay, Warrior of the Lost World. Okay, I don't know what's that. But maybe I know, but they all sound the same. The Lost World. Okay, I think I see.
I'll be
Yeah,
right back. I need
I
to
think we've
go
seen
there.
this one. Yeah, Warriors of the Lost World. I think we've seen this one. Donald Pleasance is in this one. No, maybe not. I don't think. I don't. I can't remember this. Ribet Ginty was the main character's actor. Okay, Ribet Ginty. Not Ribet, but Robert. Yeah, Robert Ginty. Who is Robert Ginty? I know Robert Ginty from somewhere. Well, he did several bad movies. The Exterminator. I remember this one. I can't be sure if I saw Warrior of the Lost World, and looking at the cover, it looks exactly like. Oh yeah, Fred Williamson is here. Fred Williamson is that guy we're talking about, the black guy with the mustache, big guy, muscled, and he is also in the New Barbarians. He's on every kind of movie from these days. We've seen him in a recent movie, but it was very bad, and bad in the bad sense, not
I'm
Barbarians of the
back.
Gate is a yappy movie about tobacco. Okay, maybe. I haven't seen this one. Oh, okay. So this is good news. A lot are in YouTube.
Okay, yeah, I don't think we've watched a lot of movies. I
No,
think we tried, but the quality is really
yeah,
bad and it gets annoying. Because we are not, well, if we're watching in the computer, it
yeah,
will be okay. But the thing is
yeah.
that we are
On the
watching
TV,
on
it's kind of
the yeah, on the TV, so on the big screen, so it gets.
okay. I'm looking for Nemesis, but I'm getting two different things. I'm not entirely sure which one is. Uh, okay, so there's a 92 movie, so probably might be this one. Let me check. Yeah, Cyborgs. Okay, so Nemesis. I can't remember having seen this. No, I don't think so. But who knows? I know the cover. I think so. I think I know the cover. Or else there's something very close to this.
But there may be something very
Yeah,
close.
it can be that. It can be that. Well, okay, before we start talking about movies the whole night, I think it's time to put
Yeah,
a stop to
let's
this.
close.
Let's close shop. Okay, so thank you for watching. There isn't many people watching right now. Everybody got bored. Um, so stay
So
tuned. It's possible that the new scenario will be released tomorrow. I got a reply from Venger. He said okay.
okay,
So okay means he's going to check it today.
okay.
Yeah.
And so probably we're going to continue. Her heart was a locked room, and nobody had nobody had the key
Oh yeah.
on Sunday.
I
So
have to I have to ask. Well, the I talked to
he said
Griffin a
okay, but
few
yeah, we
days
need to
ago,
double
but
check
yeah,
it,
tomorrow I'll have to double check that. So, but we can announce it.
and let's see if it's going to end, because there's a chance that it might become. Because
Well,
Griffith said he had some ideas of things that he wants to do, right? So we can.
yeah, yeah, and I have to after we talked to Judd, I don't know where Discord maybe. I came to the conclusion that I really have to change the. I can't use the same murderer,
Yeah, you need to change the murder.
so the murderer will be someone else. So that might.
I have an idea, but I don't think I can tell you.
No, you can tell
It
me.
doesn't make sense because I'm a player, so I need to keep my
Yeah,
mouth shut.
yeah. I have to decide. Well, I know. I have decided already. The thing is, to change the killer, I'll have to kill her. I've said too much. Well, I have to kill the person who is the
Yeah,
murderer before. So it's
more people are going to die.
yeah.
Stay tuned. That's good.
So I might just start murdering people, but not too many people because that might turn this into a
Well, the thing
tier
is,
3, 4 shot.
the
And
how many people you want to be, yeah, if you want to turn the that adventure into a longer campaign, you just start killing more people. And
no, I
oh,
can. Oh,
I think the murderer is this person. Oh no, we just got, that's what
yeah.
sometimes happens in the Giallos. The suspect is murdered. So okay, so it wasn't him, her after all.
Even though in this case, actually, the suspect, no one has suspected that character yet. Well, you
Uh,
haven't suspected anyone, I
I
think.
mentioned that I mentioned that character, but then I shut myself up because I remembered I knew who.
Yeah, I don't think anybody took notice of that. So, well, we'll just have to see what happens. If it's prolonged, I don't know if Griffith will want to come, but then we can invite someone else. Why not?
Yeah,
There's always a possibility. This is easy to introduce a character. You just play someone who lives
yeah.
in the
Oh, you
building,
happen to
and
be live
so
in the building,
that
and you're still
character.
alive,
No, you can use
and he
one of the.
knows what. Ah, yes, you can use
Yeah,
one
so
of them.
if you
Yes.
use one of the characters,
Yeah, but
they
even if someone wants to make another one, so it's just
yes.
someone that was there, and just assume that he
So
knows the characters.
and he knows everything else. He just wasn't interested in the subject until then, or he wasn't. He was somewhere else, or he had something to do, and then he's well. There are plenty of explanations for that, so we can just we can prolong it, even if Griffin is not coming, uh, and if he comes, better yet. So let's see. Sunday will decide that. Okay, so thank you for coming and watching us and enduring
Yeah, and commenting.
and commenting. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so bye bye and see you Sunday probably.
Bye bye, guys.